Guys, I hope everyone is well today. So I know it's been a minute since I've been on here. Guys, life is just life, and life has been hitting me over the head these past few weeks. So, it's just been really tough to make content when, life is very hectic. But I'm trying to get back into the swing of things. I really do miss making videos and all that stuff. So I'll be on a little bit more often now. Yeah, I'm just trying to find my footing back. So yeah, guys, if you're a believer in Christ, pray for me because I need all the prayer because yeah, life is life and yeah, but things are getting better slowly but surely, and I'm trying to have a positive mindset about it. So yeah, that's where I'm at right now. But anyways, today I came on here today to talk to you guys about late summer fragrances that I have had in rotation for the past few weeks, and like some that I'm like really getting into these past few days. And I just want to share them with you guys because I think they're perfect for this time of year, or time like this summer season, this late summer season. Where I'm at, I live in Georgia, and it's very hot, humid, and muggy. And just depending on where you're at, like it can be different. If you're on the West Coast, it could be more, dry and hot. So like I've been on both sides, so I feel like all these fragrances that I'm going to talk about can wear well in like both type of climates. So yeah, I'm just gonna tell you guys what I've been loving, what I think works perfect right now, and yeah, we're gonna share all the deets about fragrances, guys. Fragrance is my passion, it's my love, and I just love sharing them with you guys and hearing what you guys wear too. So like, we can bounce that off of each other. And yeah, I just wanna keep that alive here on my channel. I feel like before we get into all the fragrances, I feel like, you know, the fragrance community kind of feels oversaturated. And when I say that, I don't mean that like there's just too much people. I just feel like there's not enough passion, and it's more for just, you know, these are the most popular, buy these. It's not like as passionate as I think it used to be. It just feels more commercial now, and yeah, I'm just not really like digging the vibes of what I see with a lot of new fragrance channels. Like no disrespect to them or anything, but I just feel like a lot of people come off more QVC when it comes to fragrances now, and it's not my type of vibe. And I understand that fragrances can be very expensive, guys. Like, especially these past few years, the price of fragrances have gone up like crazy. And tariffs, inflation, all that stuff is a cause of it, but it's just like it's so much. And it's just like I don't feel comfortable just pushing new fragrances out every minute. I don't get sponsorships. All the fragrances that I buy are my own. I really love them. I invested my money into them. And yeah, I just feel like I can't just keep buying and keep buying, because in reality of all of it, I'm so like, I didn't think I would talk about this today, but like, just going into it, in reality, you can't use all of the fragrances that you buy super fast. There are a lot of fragrances that I have that I bought in the beginning of my fragrance journey, and that was years ago, that I have not finished, and they're just sitting collecting dust. I try to rotate through my fragrance collection. Like, I'm just looking at them now. I try to rotate through my fragrance collection a lot and like wear my fragrances, but in reality it's going to take a really long time to use them. So I'm not one of those people who just want to keep buying, keep buying, keep buying, and I don't really know what I like. I want a curated selection that really goes with who I am and really dives into my passion of fragrances. And that's what I've been focusing on for these past few years, like maybe the past 2 to 3 years, just like um, having a more selective process when it comes to fragrances on what I have and what I own, and like using the ones that I have. And that's what I've been doing a lot lately. Yeah, overconsumption. You got it, Ashley. Overconsumption is something that is like blowing up in every sector on the internet, but particularly fragrances. I'll talk about fragrances because that's something that I'm really passionate about, and I can see like on my dresser how many I've collected. Don't get me wrong, I love them, but I just want something to, I just want it to be more like passion. I just want to, let me get my words together. I just want to talk about what I'm really passionate about versus just selling you guys fragrances. Like, that's not what I'm trying to do. Like, I want to share my love. And thank you. Thank you, Singing Symphony. I do appreciate it. So yeah, guys, I hope you get those vibes from me that like this is more about passion versus me trying to sell and push the newest fragrances. Because also too, like I've gone to the mall like in the past few weeks. I've gone around and smelled new fragrances, new fragrance releases, and they're not even up to par of what fragrances used to be. They're not like super interesting. They're not very niche anymore. Even the niche perfumers that like claim that they're in a niche sector, it's all becoming very commercial to me, especially the smells. Like I haven't really smelled much fragrances that have like caught my eye like, wow, this is amazing. Like a lot of them just smell very commercial, very standard. It's just like eh. So yeah, that's what I feel right now regarding fragrances and where it's at right now. And don't even get me started on the prices of fragrances. Like the other day, Tom Ford has always been a fragrance brand that's pretty expensive, but I don't think it was that bad as it is now. Within the past, 5 years, I think the price has gone up exponentially. The other day I was in Sephora and I saw a Tom Ford fragrance. I believe it was a 50 ml fragrance and it was $400. Like what? $400 for a Tom Ford fragrance. Yes, Tom Ford is a luxury brand, but absolutely not. I'm not paying you $400 for a 50 ml bottle that smells like standard juice. Like, no, I'm not doing that. But anyways, let's get into my fragrances that I'm loving for late summer right now. I really love these and I think that they're quite unisex. Majority of them are quite unisex, so let's get into it. All right, so the first one is going to be by Initio. This is Musk Therapy. I bought this years ago and I loved it the first time that I smelled it. I think this fragrance is so luxurious. It's musky, it's fruity, it has hints of orange. So mostly what I get is musk, orange, and like this dark berry. I think it's black currant that's in here. And it's so beautiful the way that it's blended. It doesn't smell basic whatsoever. It has this slight creamy undertone. I think there's some sandalwood in here too, but it's very beautiful. It is great for the summertime, and I think that most men and women would love this scent. It doesn't come off very commercial to me. I mean, probably it does. I like out of all the Initio fragrances, because Initio has some like dark, mysterious, sexy fragrances. This comes off probably as the lightest and maybe the most commercial. But to me, like when it comes to like clean, lighter, juicy fragrances or like citrus fragrances, this is in its own category. It's very therapeutic. So beautiful, and I don't have much left of this, which is so sad for me because I just love everything about it. It doesn't last super long. This functions more, I wouldn't say like a toiletry because it lasts a little longer than a toiletry, but it doesn't last super long as like other Initio fragrances like what's the one I'm thinking of? Atomic Rose. That one is eternal. But this is not like that, and probably it's good to not be like that because it's more of a summer fragrance. It's hot, it's humid, it's muggy. You don't want to over like spray and like make somebody nauseated by the fragrance. It's very beautiful. It's perfect for like, for me, I select my fragrances depending on my mood and like what I'm going for, but like this is something that I reach for in the morning when I want something that's invigorating, something that's soft, something that's juicy, something that makes me feel clean. This is one of the fragrances that I reach for, and that's probably why it's almost done, because I reach for it mostly in the morning times and then throughout the day like just to pick me up. But yeah, you could definitely get like maybe 4 to 6 hours out of this scent, but it's very beautiful and it's so pleasing to the nose. This is definitely one of those fragrances that will get you a lot of compliments because it's really pretty, and I don't think most people will smell anything like it. So yeah, great fragrance. And thank you for the compliment, Tony. All right, next we're gonna stick with another citrus forward fragrance, and this is by Guerlain. This is in their Aqua Allegra line, and this is Mandarin. Sorry guys, there's like a shadow on the fragrance. Mandarin Balsamic. This is a great fragrance, guys, and I only have like a few sprays left, maybe like what, 10 sprays if that in here. It's such a good fragrance. I love this. I wear this all year long, but especially in the summertime, this is my go-to in the morning when I wake up. It's so pretty. For me, I don't really love citrus fragrances or citrus scents. I feel like they can be overbearing, and I feel like they're kind of hard to get right. But when you get a citrus fragrance that is right, oh my gosh, it's magnificent. And here, Guerlain did it right. The citrus is not overbearing at all. It's so mellow, it's really pretty, and it mixes nicely with that balsamic herbal note. And there's a slight floral undertone in here, very slight, maybe some type of white floral, but it's so pretty, guys. And this is definitely unisex. A man can pull this off so nicely. Very, very pretty. This definitely functions like a toiletry. You'll probably get maybe 4 hours out of it, but it's gonna be the best 4 hours that you experience with this fragrance. It's so good, and I'm definitely gonna re-up on this fragrance. It's so pretty. All right, now my go-to is Diptyque Rose. I can't put it down. Oh gosh, yes, that is so beautiful. The other day, I actually have a sample of that, and I was wearing it like crazy. It's so pretty. It's like a really nice light rosy lychee, water lychee scent. So pretty, you guys. If I had that sample in here, that would be a part of this list because it's so pretty. And I recommend that as, if you guys go to the gym, I recommend that as one of your gym scents. It's so pretty and it wears very well in the gym. It's not overbearing, just absolutely gorgeous. And I think it's a nice upliftment when you're working out. So yeah, that's a good fragrance by Diptyque. Diptyque has like some of the most beautiful fragrances, guys. But yeah, let's move on. Okay, next is going to be a hair mist, and this is by Fragrance du Bois. And this is Oud Orange Intense. Now, with Fragrance du Bois hair mists, they're kind of hard to get. I don't know if they discontinued them or not, because I don't really see them on their website like that. I don't know, but the hair mists are beautiful, and they're a great entry point if you think the price of the fragrances themselves are too high. I do recommend getting them. They're great to test out and see if you really like them. And for me, Oud Orange Intense is very beautiful. I actually first wanted Oud June Intense. That one is more like a, it smells like a, have you guys ever had a banana Laffy Taffy? Like, that's such a major throwback. But that sort of reminds me of. It has this really juicy banana-like appeal to it. It's so pretty, and it has like this creamy undertone. Such a pretty fragrance. And then I ended up seeing this one first. The Oud June Intense was probably sold out at the time, and I got this. And this did not disappoint me either. You don't really pick up on much orange in here. It's not like a citrus forward fragrance. Something about the citrus is like mixed down to like this really pretty fruity, oudy. Like the oud in here is interesting too. Just to say, like the oud is not like your typical oud. It's like a very mellowed down oud that gives it like this mysterious oomph in the base. It almost functions like myrrh or frankincense in here. That could be some of the notes in here, I don't know. But like there's this nice incensey aura in it as well. And it almost comes off like a really fancy high-end shampoo. That's what it smells like. And that's what's so appealing to me. Like it's just like one of those fragrances where like, it smells like something so super fancy. And I just love spraying this in my hair like right now. Let me go ahead and give myself another little zhuzh. It smells so good in the atmosphere, you guys. And yeah, I just recommend to any ladies that are watching this video, do not sleep on hair perfumes. It is such a compliment to get, it's such a great compliment to get that your hair smells good. Especially if you're somebody who's short like me. I'm pretty petite, I'm 5'2", so Yeah, I'm shorter than most people, and like when somebody hugs me, the first thing that they're going to smell is my hair, and I think that's like a highlight for your hair to smell really good. So, yeah, Oud Orange Intense. If you could get your hands on this, I do recommend any of their hair mist. I think is a great idea. And I think the House of Fragrance Super Wow makes beautiful fragrances too. So any type of hair mist that you could get from them, I do recommend. But this is my favorite for the summer. It does smell like a summer cocktail. So I think it's great for right now. Super beautiful. Next is a sample. And this sample I've had for years. And when I first smelled this fragrance, I fell in love. I knew that I needed a full bottle, and I don't understand why I haven't gotten a full bottle yet. It kind of just like slipped out of my mind, but like anytime I smell it, I'm like, oh my gosh, where is my full bottle? This is gonna be from the Harmonist. This is Moon Glory, and this is absolutely stunning. Oh my gosh, how stunning this fragrance is. Let me spray it again because this is my scent of the day, actually. One of my scents of the day, my later scents of the day. I wear like, guys, I switch on my fragrances throughout the day. Like, as soon as I stop smelling it, I'm like, you know what? Let me put on another one. And I probably go nose blind to them. That's a common thing when it comes to fragrances. They can be still very strong on you, but you go nose blind. So that's my thing. But, anyways, yeah, this is my scent of the afternoon, I'll say. And it's so, so beautiful. Guys, there's like this tropical aura in here. There's the notes in here are actually very interesting and unique. They have like this highlighted note of what is it? It's some type of either flower or fruit from Hawaii that is like the center note in here. And it just smells so exotic. There's hints of vanilla, but like overall, I can't like go into the other notes too much because like there's this uniqueness in here that I don't know what it is. I forgot what that star note is. It's either a fruit or a flower from Hawaii, and it blooms at night. But it's so gorgeous, guys. It gives you reminiscence of frangipani. And the way it sits on the skin is so, so pretty. Like, it's like a really unique, pretty scent. If you want something that's going to give a wow factor, it's not overbearing, not super sweet. It has sweetness in it, but it's not like a clawing sweetness. It's not like Love Don't Be Shy. That's very, very sweet, and it can be clawing at at some points if you're like very sensitive to super sweet fragrances. But this right here, it smells tropical. It smells like a summer vacation. It smells like you're a princess of some faraway island and you've come to greet us with your presence, and you brought this beautiful fragrance with you. That is what it smells like. This is definitely a 10 out of 10 for me. It hits all of the points. It hits sillage, it hits uniqueness factor, character, all that good stuff, and it lasts quite long on the skin. Like, this is 100% a summer fragrance. I don't know if you could really get away with wearing this all year long. I think it would do best in the summertime because of that exotic note in here. So yeah, guys, get your hands on a sample of Moon Glory by the Harmonist, or if you can get a full bottle, even better, because this is such a beautiful fragrance. And I think this fragrance, I feel like it embodies me in the summertime. Yeah, this is definitely signature scent worthy, and it's just so beautiful, guys. Could a man pull this off? I think so. I for sure think so. It'll smell quite unique on your skin. So yeah, give it a sample. I think this is definitely worth the penny that you're gonna spend on it. It's such a good scent. Okay, next we have a Roja, and this one is Enigma Oud. Guys, I love Roja fragrances. I feel like they're so special. For some reason, they remind me of like, they're like the jewelry of fragrances. Because the design of the bottle is like very special and unique. It's really pretty. It just looks so luxurious. And then the scents. The scents are blended to perfection. That's one thing that I love about Roja Dove. The fragrances, there's so many notes that they mention that are in their fragrances, but the blend of it is phenomenal. Like this, I couldn't tell you exactly what I'm smelling. Like there's some notes that like stick out more than others. Like in here, I definitely smell like a rosiness. There's some type of peach in here, maybe a white floral, maybe some sandalwood to have like this like heavier scent to it. Vanilla. There's just so much, but it's blended so beautifully. This smells quite mature. And don't take that as like, you know, it smells like a grandma perfume. No, a fragrance can be like more youthful or more mature. This is like 25 and up, in my opinion. It smells quite regal. It smells like something a queen would wear. If you guys know who the Queen of Jordan is, I feel like she'd wear this scent. Look her up. She is such a stunning woman and her fashion sense is phenomenal. But I feel like this is something that she'd wear. It's just so beautiful. It's so inviting. It's so warm. It's just a gorgeous scent that I really enjoy. And it can definitely play a disappearing act on you. You can spray it and then you just feel like you won't smell it, but it actually lasts quite long. It acts like Baccarat, what's it called? Baccarat Rouge 540, that disappearing act. And it has this lightness, this airiness. It's just very beautiful. It has this ethereal energy to it. It's a gorgeous scent, and I feel like this leans more towards like a woman versus a man, because there's just something that's so feminine about it. It's just really beautiful. Such a gorgeous scent and wears very nicely in the summertime. Beginning of summer, late summer, spring. I think you can bring this into fall, but in the wintertime, I think this would just be too light and you won't get like the full experience of this fragrance. So yeah, it's really good. I enjoy this a lot. And it's going for $279.99 on Costco. I think that's a great deal because Rouge fragrances are very expensive. So wherever you can find a deal on them, I recommend getting it. Yeah, guys. Beautiful scent, Enigma Oud. All right, next we have a diptyque fragrance. And this is by, or sorry, I'm saying this is by, this is Philosophes. Philosophes by Diptyque. This is one of my favorites, and I bought this maybe 3 years ago now. Time goes by so fast, guys. I remember when I was going to Jamaica and I was at the airport and there was a diptyque, so I just stopped in just to look around and see what was going on. And I wanted a fragrance that was gonna like capture the essence of Jamaica and make that trip very memorable. And Philosophes was the one that stood out to me on that counter. And this is the EDT version, so it's much like lighter in its hold on you. And something about this is so lush, it's very pretty. It's a fig forward fragrance, so you know, fig, it's a fruit, but this fruit is very, it's like different, you experience different stages within this fragrance. So you experience that greenness of the fig, and then it transitions into this like milky essence of fig. Hopefully that makes sense. I have a fig tree in the backyard and I've been able to pick fig off of the tree. And I know that green fig smell. And then also like when you pick the fruit, there's a little milkiness to it, like a milky sap that comes out. And that's what this reminds me of. It just smells so lush. There's something that's very lush and very green and slightly fruity with a nice creamy undertone. So good, especially in the humid climate. Oh my gosh, this is why I finished it so fast. Like this is one of the fragrances that I finished fast within like the same year that I bought it. I mean, it's been 2 to 3 years now because I slowed down. I slowed down because I was going through it so fast. But yeah, I'm almost done with it, but it's such a beautiful fragrance. This is a fragrance that has a lot of hype behind it within the fragrance community, and for good reason. It's a really beautiful, solid, unique fragrance. This is such an interesting take on fig, and I just love this for like, you know, anytime that I'm feeling pretty stressed and I just need like a reset and like a nice relaxing vibe, this is one of the fragrances that I reach for. It's so good, and it's definitely unisex. A man can pull this off just as well as a woman can, and I definitely recommend. I want to try the EDP version just to see like what the difference is. What the difference is? It's probably just, you know, it lasts longer, and there's probably more greenness to the fragrance. That's just what I'm assuming. But yeah, this is such a good scent, and I'm a sucker for a good diptyque fragrances. For good diptyque fragrances, I haven't like had a bad experience with diptyque at all. Majority of the fragrances that I've smelled from diptyque, I've loved. Like I don't know a fragrance that I don't love from diptyque. So yeah, one of my favorites, a really good one for the summer, and yeah, I just think this is a great crowd pleasing scent. It's such a good fragrance. Okay, next is one from Amouage, and I've talked about this a ton, especially in the shorts that I've made over the summer. This is a fragrance that I reach for a lot, and for good reason. Like, this is such a gorgeous rose fragrance. So unique. I don't have anything like this in my fragrance collection. One of the most unique, outstanding fragrances I own, and with good sillage, good projection, just uniqueness factor, everything about it, longevity. Oh my gosh, this is such a good fragrance, guys. And this is marketed to men, but definitely unisex. So this is like a deep red rose squeezed with a nice lime and some juice, like in some like, it's like a, let me re-explain that one. It's a deep red rose with some lime, and it just smells like a cocktail, almost like a margarita in a way. Like this could be like a margarita. That's the best way I could put it, because a margarita is very refreshing. It's not it's not overwhelming. There's something about it that does like have this alcohol tone to it, but very refined. And that rose note keeps it from going like too alcohol-y. Hope that made sense. But yeah, this just smells, oh my gosh, so seductive. I have never not gotten a compliment on this fragrance when I wore it. Like, I always get a compliment, always. And the way that this like pulls people in, it's like, it's a very magnetic fragrance. So if you're not ready for all of that, then don't purchase this. Because this like really pulls people's attention, and it holds it. And yeah, it's just a great fragrance that has really good longevity, and the character of it is just so intense and strong. Like, the color really is like what it smells like, just deep, dark, seductive, sexy, strong, bold, confident. That's all of what I'm getting in this fragrance. And yeah, it's such a banger. This is like top 10 within my fragrance collection. Like, I love all my fragrances, but there is some that just like, wow, this is me in a bottle. This is me full on. I don't think I've ever smelled this on a man, but for sure this would be heavenly on a guy. So if you're a guy and you're looking for a really good fragrance that you can wear all year long, I think this is it. This is a good investment in a fragrance. Like, if you just want one fragrance in your collection, if you're one of those people who somehow you found me and you're into fragrances but you only want maybe one, if you're on here, hey, this is gonna be that for you. Such a good fragrance, covers all the points, very strong, very bold, and people will remember you with this scent. So yeah, beautiful, and something I reach for a lot during these summer months. So yeah, Amouage Lyric Man. I don't know if I said the name prior, but this is Lyric Man if you didn't know. Okay, so now we're coming up to another herbaceous floral fragrance, and this is Pure Narcotic by Boadicea Victorious. Now, this fragrance brand is very expensive. I don't know why, but I just want to put that out here just in case you're like interested in like this juice. The bottle is absolutely stunning. So you kind of get your money's worth when it comes to the brand. I do suggest though, like if you're looking for any fragrances within the Boadicea, maybe try to buy them on discount. They do, like there are a few websites that sell Boadicea fragrances for a bit lower, like Max Aroma. There's another one, Joma Shop. They have a lot. They always have discounts on there. So yeah, if you're looking to try like Boadicea fragrances, go on those two websites. They're great with the discounts. But anyways, yeah, this is Boadicea the Victorious. This is Pure Narcotic. This is more of a white floral herbaceous scent. Now this one is not going to be for everybody. There's a slight muskiness in here too. This is not for everybody. It's very unique. I will tell you that. It's such a unique scent. The white florals in here aren't very sweet and like very full body. I don't want to say they're weaker, but it's just not like overbearing. Like there are some white floral fragrances that can be like very heavy and like, you know, creamy. That it's not this. This is more on the lighter side with white florals, and then there's like there's these herbaceous notes in here that blends so nicely with the white florals, and I haven't smelled anything else like it. Like I've smelled a lot of fragrances, especially within these past few weeks, and nothing like has come to what this is. And I have nothing in my collection that like matches this energy of the fragrance. It's very unique, guys. And it sprays on quite light on you, and you would think it's not going to be like heavy and like people smell it, but this is quite a heavy fragrance. The other day, probably a year ago or so, I wore this to the grocery store, and actually I wore it one morning. I went on a walk, and then I went to the grocery store. And you would think after me going for a walk, like my fragrance would just like dissipate, you know, through my sweat and just me like walking around the track a few times and then going to the grocery store, like you think you wouldn't smell it anymore. But there was this lady in front of me. We were both walking into the grocery store, and I think I passed her, and she went one way, I went the other way, and then we crossed again, and then somehow we ended up at the same register. And then she told me, she was like, oh my gosh, from when we were walking into the grocery store up until now, whatever you're wearing smells so beautiful. And I was like, thank you. But in my head, I was actually shocked because I'm like, she can still smell this? I thought I thought you couldn't smell this at all. The way like when I spray it on myself, I smell it, but then it like, you know, you go nose blind. But like, I just thought like, okay, it's not like one of those fragrances that are going to project and like, you know, people are going to smell me or it's going to leave a scent trail. But no, this leaves a scent trail, and I'm telling you, people love it. People enjoy this. She really enjoyed it. She was like, I don't want to leave your aura because, or I don't want to leave your presence because you smell amazing. I'm like, wow. Pure Narcotic surprised me. It's really beautiful, guys. I enjoy it. I think it's a really unique white floral herbaceous scent that has like this seductive feel. Oh, you know, like maybe I could compare it a little to like Shanghai Lily. They don't smell the same, but they're kind of in that same aura. Like it's the white lily fragrance, and it has like this smokiness to it. It doesn't smell quite herbaceous, but like there are some slight similarities in it. But yeah, guys, get a sample, smell this, see what it is, like see like what you think, how you like it. I think this would wear well on a man too. It's not very sweet, it's not super floral, it's quite unique, as I say, and it has like this herbaceous side to it that blends really well with the white florals. So if you're interested, definitely get a sample and try it out and let me know what you think. Okay, next fragrance is going to be from the house of Frederic Malle, and this is Carnal Flower. So this is a popular fragrance within the fragrance community, and I think for a really good reason. The House of Frederic Malle, they make quite unique fragrances, and I like that they have different perfumers for each fragrance. So, you know, you can get a feel for what perfumer you like and like what their scent profile tends to be. This one is by Dominic Ropion, and I tried a few fragrances that he has made. I think, did he make Delina? Don't quote me on that one, guys. But there are some fragrances that I've tried that he is like the head perfumer of like creating the perfume. So yeah, I feel like um I like what his nose likes. Does that make sense? I like his style of perfume. Let me say it that way. I like his style of perfume and the way he does it. And Carnal Flower, it's very unique. This is not like your average floral fragrance. I believe this is a tuberose based fragrance, but the tuberose is so unique in here. So I feel like it's like the life of a tuberose. It goes from the beginning of the tuberose being fresh and green into it budding into this beautiful white gorgeous flower. And there's notes of eucalyptus and coconut. And I think that helps with the storytelling of this fragrance because in the very beginning, when you spray this down, you get this really fresh, lush feel to you. And there's a floral note too. So this is why I say it's like the beginning of like a tuberose, like the beginning of plant life or flower life, that where there's this beautiful green, rich buds, and that's what you're smelling. And then as this develops on your skin, those flowers start to open up and there's like this coconut base there too that helps with the creaminess within the fragrance, and it just becomes this beautiful floral musky scent that sits on your skin so pretty. Like, this is a really pretty fragrance and I think it wears so nicely on the skin. Definitely unisex, wears really well in humid climates. It's just absolutely stunning, and it doesn't come off very sweet at all. It comes off, I would say, more therapeutic. It's like a very therapeutic fragrance in my opinion. This is something that I reach for a lot lately, especially in the morning time. I feel like in the morning, my fragrance sets the tone. It helps sets the tone. Like if I want to be like more invigorated, uplifted, thank you. If I want to be more invigorated and uplifted, I'll reach for a citrus. If I want to like be more mellow and like more in a peaceful state, I'll reach for something like this Carnal Flower or like the Philosopher's fragrance. That's more, those are more like lush fragrances. So like those are something like, you know, I reach for different categories, but like this right here, it's such a beautiful fragrance. And I think the popularity of this one is with good reason. Like this is one of those fragrances that is very unique. I think you'll get a lot of compliments on this too because most people will never smell anything like this. And there's not many like replicas of it on the market. There might be a few, like one or two or whatever. The few that, you know, these houses, these dupe houses will always like, you know, um, copy fragrances, but like this is not like copied in mass in my opinion. Like I haven't smelled anything else like this. But yeah, guys, it's a beautiful fragrance. It lasts, I think, a good 6 hours is what I can say regarding like the lifespan of Carnal Flower on my skin. The only thing I would say, or one of the things I would add when it comes to fragrances, especially during the summertime, but any time of year, you want to make sure that you have a good base to start with. And that first starts with a shower and then moisturizing. Oh, in the shower, also make sure you exfoliate. Exfoliating helps too. And then moisturizing with a good lotion, or for me, I love like a good butter. I'm mostly like a cocoa butter or shea butter type of person because my skin, like, I need something that's thick and like can like really penetrate my skin. And I think from there, that will help with the longevity of your fragrances, and I think the sillage as well, because it has like, I think it penetrates deeper in your skin when it has a nice moisturized firm base to sit on. So make sure you do that when, you know, you're applying, before you apply your fragrances. But yeah, this is a great fragrance. I love it. It's something that I've been reaching for a ton. And yeah, guys, great unisex fragrance, especially for this time of year and going into late summer. Oh, also one more thing. I think personally, Carnal Flower is more of a warm season scent. I don't feel like you get the full essence of it if you were in like the colder months. And I say that because when I got this fragrance originally, I got it probably during like November, December. When I first sprayed it on myself, I'm like, I don't really like this. I don't really smell it on myself. I don't really get what it is. And it wasn't until it got warm that's when I was like, oh, this is a really good fragrance. Like, I just need to wear it in the right season. So, yeah. Some fragrances I do believe function better in certain seasons. You can wear a fragrance anytime you want. It's your choice when you, especially when you buy it. But there are some fragrances that shine better in the spring, some fragrances that shine better in the summer, fall, winter, all that good stuff. What butters do you use? I use like actual shea butter. Like, the reason why I use shea butter itself is because when I look in like lotions and stuff like that, the first ingredient is typically shea butter. And I'm like, you know what? I might as well just use shea butter because I get a big tub. It's much cheaper than buying regular lotions. Regular lotions, you go through them so fast and they tend to be quite expensive, especially the good ones. So I use shea butter or I use cocoa butter. Where is it? The other day I went to a beauty supply store and I got cocoa butter. This one is like a souffle, so it's really soft. But you can either get it like hard or the chunks, whatever you want. It just depends on your personal preference, but I prefer the butters. It's just nice on my skin. My skin looks more moisturized. It feels more moisturized. Like, I don't feel dry throughout the day, so they're great. And then another one, this is the only lotion or body butter that I'm buying right now, and I really enjoy it. This is the Josie Maran Whipped Argan Oil Body Butter. This stuff is fire. And this one, they have different types of scents that go with them. And my favorite out of all of them that I tried was the Topless Tangerine. And I was shocked because, like I said, I'm not like a super citrus person. Like, that's not my go-to. But in this right here, oh my gosh, this smells amazing. Especially in the summertime, it's such a good scent. And typically with body butters, the scent's not gonna last on you forever. But the hydration that I get from this, the moisture that I get from this body butter is unmatched. And with the argan oil that's in here, that's infused with the butter, it leaves like this beautiful glow on your skin. So your skin just looks shiny throughout the day. And if you guys watched any of my shorts, I think the short that I was in was a get ready with me, and I was wearing a white workout set and I was using some of this, and the way that my skin just shined afterwards, you can see it there. So yeah, this is a good body butter. It's quite pricey. I think maybe $40, but it's good. I recommend this one full-heartedly. What am I saying? I recommend this one like times 10 because it's such a good body butter. And if you have like dry skin or like eczema, I don't think it will heal your eczema, but I think it would help if you have that. So especially from like hard water, if you guys live in an area that has hard water, oh my gosh, what hard water does to your skin is just like so horrible. It can give you eczema, and I've learned that from living in a college dorm that yeah, hard water is horrible for your skin and your hair. But yeah, when you get a good body butter, it can definitely help with any of those issues that you have. So yeah, Josie Maran body butter is one of my top picks when it comes to moisturizers for the skin. And then the raw shea butter and cocoa butter. And you can also get these butters too. Not the Josie Maran, you probably can't get it on there, but Amazon, they sell pretty much everything. So yeah. Okay. Yeah, I definitely recommend checking it out. It is good. I saw it like hyped on other people's channels that I watched, and I was like, oh, okay, let me try it out. Let me see what it's about. And then I went to Sephora the other day. I was like, oh, this is nice. This is so nice. And I'm like, okay, I have to buy it. I have to get it. So I did, and yeah, it's my go-to. It's my go-to, especially in the morning time. I love putting it on in the morning. Yeah. Where did I leave off? Okay. We have a few more fragrances left. This one is going to be from Creed. This is Sublime Vanille or Vanilla. Sublime Vanille is what I'm going to call it. This is such a bougie fragrance. Look at this. Look at this bottle. So I bought a partial. It didn't come with the cap. And I'm like, okay, you know, it's a partial, whatever. And I really wanted to try the fragrance. I think I actually got a sample of it first. And I was like, oh my gosh, this smells amazing. And then I checked out the price. I'm like, oh. They said that one of the royals used it. I think, what's her name? Princess Kate or whoever she is. She's married to Prince William. I believe it's her Prince Kate. She uses this. And I can tell from that price that she uses this fragrance. But yeah, guys, this is such a pretty vanilla fragrance. And it's not heavy. It's very light and very whipped. It has this whipped cream type of essence to it with a little citrus on the side, like maybe shaved citrus on top. It's so delectable. It's not like super sweet. It's almost like a marshmallow. It's so, so pretty. And I'm so glad that I was able to at least get a partial of this bottle because the bottle is just absolutely beautiful. I think the embroidery on here has like 10 karat gold. So yeah, that's probably why it's pricey at that too. But it's so pretty and it sits so pretty on the vanity. Like when I finish this, the little that I have left, I'm still gonna keep the bottle because the bottle is like, this is so bougie and pretty. And I love gold, so yeah, this goes well with my aesthetic. But yeah, guys, it's such a pretty fragrance. I love reaching for this in the morning time, especially when I want something like, you know, very sweet and like just girly and dainty. It makes me feel like a princess. This is definitely it. I think this is more feminine leaning. I don't know if a guy could pull this off really. I mean, if he wants to have this in his collection, just spray it on himself when he's like, you know, by himself or whatever, or cuddling with his woman, yeah, that's cool. But just to wear this out every day, I don't think you'll get good longevity with this fragrance. And that's my problem with it too. This functions more like a toiletries, so you'll probably get maybe 4 hours out of it for the price. That can sound pretty ridiculous, but if you're not afraid of like, you know, spraying or like spraying throughout the day, then by all means go ahead because this is beautiful. And it's more of a light vanilla. I feel like a lot of vanilla I feel like a lot of vanilla fragrances that I've smelled are mostly like heavy, intoxicating, like super thick and sweet. But this one is more light and like bouncy and very like souffle like. So pretty. And then that light hint of citrus in here too. It's a really fun scent. I really enjoy this and I think I want to spray it on myself. It's so pretty. So pretty. Oh my goodness. It almost has like this Play-Doh like scent to it as well. If you guys like ever played with Play-Doh when you were younger, yeah, that's kind of like that after tone that I get to it too. Hopefully that doesn't sound bad, but like if you ever smell Play-Doh, like there's this like likable quality to Play-Doh. Let me just leave that alone. Yeah, but anyways, a really good scent and I enjoy it so much. All right, next is going to be one from Tom Ford, and this is Eau de Soleil Blanc. So you should do a shower routine. Okay, I'll think about it. I never really thought about a shower routine. Good idea. Okay, this one is by Tom Ford, Eau de Soleil Blanc. So there's two versions. There's the Soleil Blanc version that's in just the white bottle, and then this one in the transparent bottle. This is much lighter. This is definitely more coconut water. The other one's more coconut cream. It's just light, very easy. This one also has like that margarita feel to it. There's a lot of lemon. It smells like there's water in it and like this like alcoholic tequila like essence. And then just coconut water sprinkled on top of it too. It's very refreshing, super refreshing. And I reached for this a lot last summer. Was it last summer or was it the summer before? Either way, I reached for it a lot. Like this was my everyday go-to. Oh my gosh, I love this scent. Like this is such a good fragrance. I'm halfway done with it, which I'm kind of sad about, but you know, I want to use my fragrances. But either way, like this is a really good scent for the summertime. It's so light, it's so refreshing. It's like a nice quench of water. Like you being thirsty and just, it feels like, you know, when you're really thirsty and then you get a nice cold glass of water and you just chug that down. This is what it feels like. It's such a good scent and it smells so luxurious. It smells very luxurious. It smells like a luxury vacation. What this reminds me of is like Nobu. That time it like I brought this with me when I went there to the location in Cabo. And like this is just what it reminds me of. Like that minimal, very luxurious aesthetic. Yeah, that's what I'm getting with this. Quiet luxury. You're dressed in white and gold. You look very fabulous, effortless, carefree. You're on a beach somewhere, having lunch, eating the finest food, sipping on the finest drinks. Life is pretty laid back for you. That's what I get with this fragrance. And then after that, you're just gonna go on a yacht and just have a day in the sun. That's everything I get with Eau de Soleil Blanc and Soleil Blanc specifically. Like this is like, you know, you have your morning on the beach, you're eating your food, and then afterwards you pick up Soleil Blanc and then you're going on a yacht. That's what I get. Super luxurious, very nice, and they both have great longevity and sillage. Great fragrances for the summertime, especially during the late summer days when you want something nice, easy, and like just super easy to reach for, like a no-brainer. Okay guys, I'm losing light. Let me turn on this one. It's a red light, so I don't know if it'll help. Okay. We don't have much left anyway. So, yeah, I think this is the last one. Well, guys, this is the last one. I enjoyed doing a live, but yeah, this is the last one. Okay, this one is like one of my fanciest fragrances. Like I have quite a few bougie fragrances, but I think this is like one of the bougiest because the bottle is just so like out there. This is Alchemia by, what's the fragrance brand again? Royal Crown. Almost forgot. It's been a minute since I purchased anything from them, but Royal Crown. Now, I believe they're an Italian perfume house, but goodness gracious, their fragrances are absolutely beautiful, and I own 3 of them, and each one of them has like this gorgeous essence about them. But this one, Alchemia, oh my goodness. If you love Roja Dove, I think you'll enjoy the Royal Crown collections, or the fragrances within the Royal Crown collection. This one right here is such a beautiful fragrance. So now this one is quite unique. It has rose in it, but it's a very specific rose. It's Tahif rose. And Tahif rose, I believe, is only found in the Middle East. And that rose is so specific. When you smell it, you're gonna know that, okay, that's Tahif rose. Because it has like, it has this, this tartness to it. I'm just trying to find the words that like match this type of rose. There's a slight tartness to the rose that gives it this really unique quality. And here they blend it with honey. So it's Tahif rose, honey, maybe a hint of incense. And then after that, I don't know what else. But those are like maybe those are the 3 core notes that I smell. And the way this comes up on the skin is just absolutely stunning. You smell like a Middle Eastern princess. Like you just came from this exotic land and you blessed us with your scent and your presence. That is what I get. Like this is like giving me Middle Eastern vibes on a whole nother level. Such a beautiful fragrance. Uniqueness is 10 out of 10. Uniqueness factor is 10 out of 10. Sillage is 10 out of 10. Longevity, 10 out of 10. So to me, this is absolutely like a must have. And if I ever finished it, I would definitely repurchase. And the bottle, look at that. This sits so pretty on my vanity, like one of my favorites, and such a really nice, easy go-to scent within my collection that I will always cherish. Like this is my summer scent. Mm. And I think if you ever tried Alchemia, or say for instance if you tried what is the fragrance called? Tahifa Oud by Roja Dove. Very similar qualities. I feel like Tahifa Oud and Roja Dove, that one is more pungent because it has the oud note in there, but like I feel like they could be sisters. There's honey in this one, and I don't think there was any honey in that one. And that one smells a bit like this is exotic, and I think that one smells a little bit more exotic. I have the hair mist of that one, and ooh, oh my goodness! Like when I come through with that fragrance, when I come through with that hair mist, you know I was there. It leaves like this beautiful scent trail, so wherever you go, people are gonna know that you were there. It just smells phenomenal, and yeah, Alchemia by Royal Crown. Great fragrance. So I believe that is all for my late summer fragrances that I'm obsessing over and I really enjoy. Guys, there's 4 of you guys watching. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. Don't forget to hit the like button if you haven't. But before I go, is there any like fragrances that you guys want to tell me that you're loving for the late summer? Is there anything that you guys want to talk about? Like, let me know. Let me know. Because yeah, I've really been enjoying fragrances lately. Like, I've really been enjoying the fragrances that I like have in my collection lately. I've really been going through the rotation and seeing like, okay, like what do I really love? What kind of notes give me life? Le Labo Rose 31. I don't think I've ever smelled Le Labo Rose 31. Have I? I don't think so. The only Le Labo fragrance that I really remember is Another 13. And that one's like an interesting fragrance. It has like this minimal type of smell to it that is just so memorable and very pungent. But yeah, Rose 31, I do want to get more into Le Labo. I feel like Le Labo is like the cool girl, the minimal cool girl type of brand. Like she doesn't really care what you have to say regarding to like what she wears, her fragrances. She's very chic, and yeah, she's just that girl. Yeah, so Le Labo, I feel like Le Labo kind of reminds me of Diptyque in certain ways, like with the uniqueness of their fragrances. Like they carry this like mysterious undertone. So yeah, is there any other fragrances out of like the rest of you guys that are watching that you want to share? I'm always up for like hearing about new fragrances and like really interesting ones that I've never smelled before. One brand that I'm really loving, that I want to get more like scents from them, is Mind Games. There's this one that I've tried. What is it called? I forgot the name of it, but like the notes in there are like pomegranate, suede, some other berry notes, maybe rose, and that one it captured my heart. Oh my gosh, it was love. It was love at first sniff, and that's becoming more rare, especially now like this fragrance market, this oversaturated fragrance market that we're in, that where everything smells very similar. Are you doing an advent calendar this year? I would love to. Last year, guys, this is my sister who's commenting. If you don't know, you probably don't know, but yeah, this is my sister. She bought me one for Christmas last year, and that was so fun. It's really fun like opening up a new gift each day for like, I think it was 11 days or 2 weeks that they go for, 12 days, and that was fun. That was a good pick me up, and I got to try different fragrances and like explore just newness that I haven't smelled before, and like really got to sit with it. And yeah, it was actually really fun. I would love to do an advent calendar this year. What brand would I want to do it for? I think I would want to do it for either Diptyque, because I think they would give like a nice assortment of different things, or I don't know if Roja Dove does one, but that would be fun too. A Roja Dove advent calendar. Ooh, that'd be so fancy. But yeah, guys, yeah. All right. I really do enjoy chatting with you guys. I really enjoy doing live streams because it's so much more easier. I feel like the reason why I haven't like been posting much videos lately is because like I said in the beginning, life has been lifing. Life has been pretty challenging lately, and I'm still trying to like find my footing back to like stable ground. Um, but yeah, doing videos, recording videos is fun, but the part that gets me is editing. Oh my gosh, editing can be such a pain at times and it can take forever, especially if you have a particular vision in mind, like the way that you want the video to look. It can just take forever, and especially me because I have a busy schedule. I'm in school still, I'm in university still, I work part-time, I go to the gym, I need to find time to do homework, and then find the time to edit videos on the side. That it can be difficult. So like, yeah, sometimes I'm overwhelmed. So live might be the way I get to you guys a lot of the times now. But you know, like when I want to make my fashion content and like give you guys more of a pinpoint vision of what I want you to see, then it'll probably be more videos. But I think for fragrances, I think I want to shoot them real and raw in this type of way and talk to you guys while I'm doing it, because I think that's fun too. Like, I think my community of you guys that like follow me or subscribe to me, I think you guys really enjoy the art and like uniqueness of fragrances. Like I don't think you guys are like just consumers in that way where you just want the newest thing. Like you really enjoy the set of what you have and you want to go through, and you also want to smell new things. Like that's what I get from you guys. So yeah, my channel is going to be, when it comes to fragrance, it's going to be more slow and steady versus fast paced and always trying to push out the newest thing. Because first of all, I'm not getting sponsorships. If the sponsorships come, cool. But like, I don't want my channel to just be selling you guys fragrances. I actually want to share and like, you know, give my honest raw opinion about what I'm passionate about versus just, hey, buy this fragrance because it's new, it's great, blah, 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 blah. No. No, 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 no. We're going to the art of fragrance. We're going to uniqueness of fragrance. We're going to the character of fragrance. And I like my fragrance to take me on a journey and yeah, just be a very therapeutic thing for me. I can't with the just mainstreamness of like just pumping out fragrances every 2 months and like, was it even well developed? Was it even like well researched? Does it have great longevity? No, and everything's just smelling the same now. Like I can't take the sameness. I can't take everything just being pushed on you super quick just to get a quick buck out of you. Like no, we have to work too hard, and fragrances are so expensive. Like no, I'm not spending all this money and then the next 2 months you want me to buy again from you. No, 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 no. I don't think fragrance should be that way. I think it should be a time like, you know, where it takes time to develop something great. And that's with anything in life, you know. When you are on a track to create greatness, it's not going to come in a short period of time. It's going to take you time to develop that. And that's what I'm learning within myself and what I want to do in life and my passions and stuff like that. And even like learning different things. It takes time. You can't expect to achieve greatness in the shortest amount of time. If you expect that, then you might as well not even do it. Like, because it's not going to last long. It's not. And yeah. Okay. I'm going to get off my soapbox and let you guys have your Saturday nights. Do you guys have any fun plans? Is there anything that you guys are about to get into? Because for me, I'm just going to chill. Probably going to, you know, watch a movie or just do something very chill. So yeah, guys. I hope you guys have a great Saturday night. Enjoy your weekend. Have fun, and I will talk to you guys later, and I'll see you in the next one. Don't forget to like the live. Bye.